Janesville landlord accused of sexually harassing multiple tenants reaches a settlement today in federal court.
The lawsuit was first filed in 2022. Now, Richard Donahue and his wife Mary will pay $500,000 in damages to 13 women. Together, they own more than 100 rental units in and around Janesville. Richard Donahue is accused of sexually harassing female tenants. The behavior alleged to have happened for more than 20 years. The settlement still has to be approved by the court, but would resolve a Fair Housing Act lawsuit. The couple must also pay a $123,000 civil penalty to the government.
15 Investigates has learned the allegations span 2 decades.
Elizabeth Wattis breaks down what prosecutors say Donahue did to some of his tenants.
Yeah, I got a copy of the criminal complaint, and it details nearly all of the Donahue's rental properties are described as small 1- or 2-unit homes. And I do want to warn you, these allegations are disturbing. The court records reveal numerous female tenants accused Richard Donahue of making unwelcome sexual comments, going into their homes without consent. They say he touched them and offered reduced rent or excused late or unpaid rent in return for sexual contact, including intercourse. The records also reveal the alleged sexual harassment happened for more than 20 years with multiple tenants. Some say Donahue retaliated against women who refused, in at least one case, telling the tenant they could no longer live there. Now, we reached out to Donahue's attorney about this settlement. He tells us no comment at this time. In the studio, Elizabeth Wattis, 15 Investigates.
Elizabeth, thank you. 15 Investigates started looking into Donahue after hearing from other renters who said they received a sudden termination of tenancy notice last week.
Now, one of those tenants is talking to us tonight.
But I just don't know what we're going to do now. I mean, we have nowhere to go. I have nowhere to go. I don't have family here outside of my grandpa. So my kids, so I don't know what's next, what's going to happen.
Amber Martin is among 119 families that received that notice, all properties owned by Donahue. Martin says she was renting the property on a month-to-month basis, and now she has to leave. Martin lives with her 3 kids and is expecting a 4th. And as you heard her reference, she's also taking care of her grandfather. Martin says she's lived there since May after losing her previous home to a fire.
Now, we called Donahue, and he didn't want to do an on-camera interview, but told us the notices were sent out because he is retiring. This is a story we will continue to follow.